2 forks. Look at this. That is perfect pulled beef. Look at that. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick today. Pulled beef. As easy as that. Pulled beef, perfect pulled beef, used for sandwiches, anything. Quesadillas, wraps, anything you like. Absolutely perfect. Pulled beef ragu. Wow. And what we're going to do, we're going to sear off the beef first. I'm going to chuck it in the Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you can cook it for 3 hours on the stove top. That's up to you till it's pulled beef. So it all falls apart with 2 forks. Or, you know, you could go buy an Instant Pot like I did. It's as simple as that. Okay, so we're going to sear off the meat and we're going to chuck it in there. And we're going to cook it. That's it. It's easy. So I've got this beef. I have absolutely no idea what it is. None. It's beef. And that is it. It wasn't marked up as a cut or anything. It was marked up as beef. There you go. Now for this recipe, it makes no difference what it is. You know, we're going to sear it off, a little bit of salt, and we're going to put pepper on there. Sear it in a pan, and then it's going in the Instant Pot to pressure cook. It will be falling apart when we take it out. Perfect for sandwiches or anything, and you can freeze it. You know, once it's cooked, take some of the gravy out of the pan and freeze the thing, and it's ready to go anytime. It's that easy, really. You know, you prep it once, eat it a couple of times. There you go. Don't make it so difficult. You know, I love having pulled beef in its own gravy sauce in the freezer. You take it out, you microwave it for about a minute, and you slap it in some crusty bread. You've got a perfect pulled beef sandwich every time within minutes, just because you've pre-cooked it. Okay, let's wash dandies. Grab yourself a pan on there. Oil of choice in the pan, it doesn't matter what it is. Flame on. Now what we're going to do is we are going to sear this beef. Sear it all over, and then we're just going to chuck it in there. We'll make up a little bit of gravy, cook off some onions and things, and then it's all just going in there. Pressure cook, job done. Now, like I say, I have absolutely zero what this beef is. It's just beef, but it doesn't matter for this job, you know. I mean, look at it, it's a quite good piece. In we go. Good sear flavour. Now in the recipe it will be there for 1 kilo of beef. I'm using 2 kilos. I don't make small amounts when I make this. I make it so I can freeze it. And you know, all the 79% that are watching this that are not subscribed, do me a favour, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, helps the channel grow. And if you like the video, don't forget, pass on your comments, and I'd love to know where you're from. Just turn it a couple of times, or turn it once, whatever. We just want a little bit of flavour in on the outside. So once you've filled the place up with smoke, out with the beef on a tray, carry on until you've cooked it all. Or until you've seared it all, not cooked it. Sorry about that. Okay, get all your meat out of there. I'm just going to put that there for now. Don't bother cleaning that out, there's nothing wrong with that. We're going to add just a touch more oil. And we're going in there, garlic and onions. Give it a nice little stir around. Take that rubbish off the bottom of the pan into your onions. Look at that. Beautiful. There we go. So it's a quick cook to get the rawness out of the garlic and the onion, that's all. We just want to have some flavour in there. We'll probably go some pepper actually. A little bit of pepper in there. I'm going to go probably 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce. Now if you don't have Worcester sauce you can use soy sauce, anything like that. With a little bit of tomato puree, tomato paste. So I'm going to probably go 2 tablespoons. So just give that little cooking in there just to cook that tomato paste a little bit. Remove that sourness from the tomato. Okay, today's gravy mix is a little bit watery, I hope. I'm going to put that in there. Stir that in and just give it a little minute in there with that. And then it's all going in the Instant Pot liner. That's going to clean off the bottom of the pan, look. Beautiful. There's literally no cooking on this. This is gravy powder, but you can use gravy granules, OXO cubes, anything, whatever you like to use. Flame off, job done. So you want your liner, and we want to be going in with that onion gravy mix we've just been making. Rest of our gravy mix, and then we want to be going in there with our beef. Nicely in there. Now it doesn't have to be submerged all the way. It's going to pressure cook. Now there's some meat juices that can go in as well. Just so easy cooking, and that in the Instant Pot. Get your lid on. That's on there. Okay, we want to be cooking this pressure cook, and we want to be cooking it on normal, and we want about 60 minutes. There we go. And all we do is leave it. As you can see, there's no rushing around for this one. We're on the countdown. It's into 5 minutes already. We'll do another 10, and then we'll pop the release at the top and get the beef out. There you go. I told you there was no rush. Right, we've had our time. Manually release. Just wait for the plunger to drop down. There we go. Lid off, out of there, on there, and then all we got to do is get our beef out of there into here. So let's go fishing. Let's get that beef out of there. Into there. Fabulous. And we got this lovely gravy sauce in here. Obviously it's too watery to make into a gravy, but it's quite easy to thicken up, and that is packed with flavour. Okay, 2 forks. Look at this. That is perfect pulled beef. Look at that. Now you can shred it as fine as you want, or you can shred it into decent chunks like that. It's up to you. Depends what the purpose is that you're going to use it in. That is beautiful, beautiful shredded beef. How easy is that? Come on, we haven't done anything. We've done nothing. Look at that. So just shred all your beef up however you like it. If you want it really fine, shred it really fine. Oh, look at that. That is superb. There we go. Beautiful pulled beef. It doesn't get much better than that. Now what you can do, you can put some of your fluid in there, keep it moist. So we're going to keep it moist with a little bit of that broth with those onions in, like that. Give that another mix in, Oh, look at that. Perfect. There you go. Cook once, eat many times. Fantastic. The gravy that's in here, you can thicken up in a pan with a little bit of corn flour and you've got perfect gravy. Either that, freeze that too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's got all that goodness in there. So there you go. That is perfect pulled beef every time. How easy is that? Use it for any application that you want, whether it be sandwiches, anything. Beef ragu. There you go. Absolutely perfect. What does it taste like? Because since my mouth is watering. Absolutely beautiful. There you go. That's how you make pulled beef perfect every time. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to tell your friends. So easy to cook pulled beef in there. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Look at that.